In this draft, Inspire needs to shine, and Zeri is gonna take over mid to late game. But I think this draft is looking a lot for Inspire to make plays and force something. I like EG's draft. I feel like Golden Gun is bot lane. Maybe they can find like all-in angles, but Zeri Lulu is just better.
As a jungler, where are you going early game with Viego here?
Oh?
Big thing about Rumble is that he's always going to push the lane with Flame Spitter, going for harassment. Licorice, though, goes past the minion wave.
Trying to get that work onto Someday. Someday marked down to half, but on both sides, Spot on the top side, working his way through Try. They did have the vision in their favor, and Someday's already marked low, but Licorice as well.
All right, so they just want to trap here. Rumble push wave. Maokai saplings try and stop him. The Maokai alone might have a hard time soloing him, but it looks like...
Run, going for it onto Someday, though.
What?
And no mana at the ready. Someday stepping into the range. Oh, the flash. Wow.
Little ping down there as well. I think he leaves it for Someday to clear. It's like, I got better stuff to do. Golden Guardians will take the opportunity, though. Guess what? They saw your jungler, and they instantly tank the drags.
Secured with the rotation from Stixxay and Huhi into this bot side jungle. You can see the warding from EG's side kind of remaining at the line.
Very supportive solo lanes.
The equalizer coming down from Licorice, so Someday also has to ult out. Ult for ult traded on the top side.
Yeah, so much for that tool. Inspired, though, is going to go in, start up this red buff steal.
Oh, there's the lock from Huhi. Tristana going in, knock away, stun onto Inspired, but Inspired even with the wild growth still has an ADC on his back. Stixxay throwing out the autos onto Vulcan, and Inspired by FBI has made his way through with the Ultra Shock laser. Stixxay flashing away, ult already utilized, not much escape tools available, and there's first blood for FBI, wanting to continue the onslaught. Polymorph onto Huhi. Inspired gets the credit for the second kill. It's the 2-for-1 trade across so far. River and Licorice on the top side, now isolating Someday under the turret. We went from nothing to so much blood across the map, Kobe.
That was so close. Inspired, single. Got rift railed into the dive. Is used bottom for the Tristana.
Aw, lock onto Gory. Jojo and Inspired are going for it, but they just want to keep him off of it because dropping that Rift Herald on the bot side is where most attention is drawn by these two. A stun onto FBI and Vulcan, but ultimate activated by FBI. River in the vicinity are looking to do so.
I love the Tristana disengage ability versus Zeri. Now FBI in trouble.
Oh, there's the lock. FBI just surrounded by Golden Guardians, and this is ahead of the Dragon. That's why, but the Dragon itself now focused by EG. This will tie it up 1-1 on the Dragon scoreboard, but all the while, the solo action along mid continues. Jojo flashing out of the way of Gory, was wanting to go for it again, and all the while, EG securing that Dragon.
Yeah, nice R from Gory there, not allowing Jojo to take the claw. Gets him with the R and forces the flash eventually. So small cooldown victory there for the Cassante. Golden Guardians on the reset and rotate upside. Guess what? This Malphite is in trouble.
River's trying to set it up. Someday, again, having to use his ultimate defensively. Multiple members from EG means teleport as well to even out the numbers on the map a bit because of EG pressuring that bot side.
Yeah, I think they're going to rumble ult down on bottom side. They just teleported.
We got on our hands a turret for each team, a dragon for each team. EG looking for another kill to put on the scoreboard. Frozen Tomb onto who he used. And that is a dead Mumu. Sad the whole time. Didn't have enough existing friends on his side in that regard, but just the gold, as you said. Licorice here with Someday once again. Teleport by EG over the wall. Someday going for the initiation with the unstoppable, and Licorice still trying to escape. Throws down the equalizer to slow down Jojo, and Someday by enough time for Huhi to come through. Stixxay also in the river side. Enough damage to follow up if EG did pursue Licorice. So in the end, GG get him out of there. But now the Rift Herald is what is up for grabs.
Yeah, there's no Rumble ultimate for this, but there's also no Malphite ultimate, which actually looks pretty favorable here. Golden Guardians started right up. Nice stuff for them. Licorice escapes, gets the extra summoner spell blown, and they still get the objective for Golden Guardians. So as much work as the Evil Geniuses have done is just too risky. Fighting into the darkness here. You're against the Maokai ultimate, into a Mumu ultimate and Rumble. There's just too much AoE there from Golden Guardians to ever try and face check them. A little bit too dangerous, and so Rift Herald towards mid doesn't even have to lose health on the first tower, so they will get a second tower charge off.
Golden Guardians, they managed to find JoJo when he was attempting to join the rest of EG. So as he retreats towards the turret, escaping the ultimate from River, EG were attempting to pursue the rest of Golden Guardians, who now rotate over towards the Dragon side.
Again, the darkness is so dangerous for EG. That was another kind of freebie cooldown there. JoJo trying to rotate over. Again, no flash. Lissandra really benefits from having flash. Being that set-up champion that wants to lock people down for the Viego, for the Zeri there. So not only do Golden Guardians get mid-tower off the Rift Herald, plus the Dragon here, they also get the flash down on one of the playmakers from Evil Geniuses. And
His response is to keep most of their members on this top side. Someday has his ultimate and is pushing out bot. Getting a...
real threat here. But Golden Guardians, they call it. EG back off from the Baron. Not going to be enough time there. Sticks a annihilate.
Oh, JoJo blasted. Licorice does so much damage. Teleport from Someday. So you get additional resources in that teleport, as well as the damage onto JoJo, as Golden Guardians can focus on to the Baron. Licorice now teleports in. Inspired, looking for an angle to get in there, but can't find it. Isolated. Gory takes him out. And on the Baron, JoJo wants to go for it, but the security of River gets the Baron buff for Golden Guardians. EG can't find this pressure over in this bot pit.
Yeah, Guardians transformation. Massive stuff here for them in playoffs. That turret doesn't stand a chance. Baron empowered 4-1 split push. Gory's holding mid lane, buffing up those minions. Not a very good angle here for Evil Geniuses. You can see JoJo and Someday, trying to look for maybe over the wall, but that ward right there sees JoJo the whole time. Golden Guardians will not be in any danger. They can just retreat back to the Soul. 20 seconds here. Chemtech Soul is not the greatest, but it is a Soul. Take that, because EG are going to have a really hard time doing anything about it.
This was a spring split where it was so difficult to evaluate teams because of the swingy nature of these streaks. Golden Guardians having a 7th streak at one point, FlyQuest and 100 Thieves, and it's hard to pit what their great performances are against the bottom ones, as now Golden Guardians are putting together an amazing one as they take another Dragon to secure that soul that, yes, it is. Golden Guardians ready with wards to try and take over River again with Vision. The teleport in, and Hui going for the play. Multiple stuns and the equalizer across Evil Geniuses. Inspired goes Golden, but so does Hui, and Vulcan separated by Gory. JoJo, that's going to be a blast. Almost hits on his head, but the Frozen Tune keeps him into it. River wants to finish him off. That's an ace. Evil Geniuses are dead. Golden Guardians changing the tide of what everyone believes that they can do.
Oh my, nothing left but the Nexus turrets.
Just one more Nexus for Golden Guardians to take, to make a statement not just on this day, but of this season. GG's resolve holds strong, punching their tickets to North Carolina, playing finals weekend for the first time.